Hello everybody watching. Here's a series that I've decided I am going to make due to the fact that Blizzard just recently announced that the Midnight expansion, where they will be remaking the entire Quel'Thalas zones, and that means Eversong Woods and Ghostlands. So as a fun series to learn some lore about the zones, and just in case some items won't be available after the zones, rather after the expansion releases, I will be completing them all. So all of the quests in Eversong Woods, all of the quests in Ghostlands, and just in case they will become unavailable after the expansion releases. So hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think about the series, and enjoy. Something that I found really interesting as well is that since Midnight has been announced now, I don't know, I'm assuming here, because I haven't really created a Blood Elf before that in a really long time, but there's a bunch of Blood Elf players, especially this late. It's 1 AM, so we'll make it as immersive as possible. I've set up everything, I think, so I got dynamic cam on. Now something that I'm not going to be doing is, as you can see, this guy's putting on his heirloom gear, and I won't be doing that, even though we got everything. And the main reason is because I just want to have the feeling of, reward. Like when I complete a quest, I want to have the satisfaction of I've got gear, and the gear I've got has made me stronger, or just it feels good as well. And also it's going to be creating some sort of progression throughout the videos, so it's more entertaining as well, I would assume. And something that I've enabled as well is I forgot, dialogue UI, I think it's called. Anyways, so what I'm going to be doing is I think I'll be reading all the quests. We'll see if I keep it up, but at least for this first episode I will be doing it. And the first episode is of course Sunstrider Isle, so let's do it. Claiming Sunstrider Isle. The sooner you begin your education, Soldriel. Also pretty good name, if I do say so myself, for a paladin. Soldriel. Anyways, sidetracked. Soldriel, the better for us all. There is little room for error, so listen closely. The burning crystals, the green floating objects to the west of the Sunspire here, have long been used to power the Isle's experimentations. The mana worms were their guardians, but the scourge invasion of Quel'Thalas has driven them errant from all lack of magical control over them. There is little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation. Do this, then return to me. And of course the objective is to kill 6 mana worms, and they're located everywhere. We'll be gaining some nice green plate boots.
Shorel Oran.
Something that I also want to do, or rather, I got the idea from Nabel, the guy that created the Zone Locked series. It's a pretty good series, if I should say so myself. I will be trying to complete also 100% of the area. Now I won't really be able to, or rather I'm gonna be able to do it, but I don't want to do it right now. So as you can see, for the most part, the only things that I got left to do, or left to get rather, is the zone drops, which is not a lot. We've completed the quest, so let's hand it in.
Victory lies ahead.
And we got the green plate boots. You have successfully completed your first task. For that you are to be congratulated. Such success gives me faith that you will turn out better than those young blood elves who fail to heed the lessons of their masters. Continued success will be rewarded, not only with knowledge, but also with tangible rewards as well. Your work here, however, is not finished. There is much to learn, my young friend.
Be ready for anything.
Unfortunate managers. Your effort has made something clear. That, honestly, I wish were not true. The unchecked power of the burning crystals has maligned a much larger swath of the Isle's natural balance than I thought. We must now take on more unfortunate measures to reclaim control. The nearby lynxes have succumbed to the influence of the crystals, and they must be put down. Bring the collars, Soldril, as I may yet be able to fashion the magical restraint to turn some of those back from being controlled. And then collect 8 collars from the lynxes.
Keep your wits about you.
We're going to be getting a new thingy. But green plate boots. Let's check it out. Pretty sweet and sick looking. Anyways. Spring Paw Cub. And there's what at the first that I need. Just pretty sick. I mean, it looks terrible if I'm gonna be completely honest, but we'll see. And another one. Sweet. And another one. Getting pretty lucky here, if I'm going to be completely honest. But let's equip them. Let's listen to the great all of the things sound effects. Oh yeah, that was a bit laggy for some reason. Anyways, pretty good stuff. That one I've got already. I'm not gonna be. Actually, I'll equip all of them. Let's check out what I can get over here.
Do not loiter.
I've already purchased all of these, and so that's not gonna be a bunch of.
We will have justice.
Yeah, no reason to purchase any of those. But the quest is complete, so let's turn it in.
Glory to the Sindorai.
It gives me no pleasure to ask you to destroy these beasts. While in times past we have lived in relative harmony with the woodland creatures, these are different times. The first order of business for all Sindorai is survival. Make sure you remember that.
The reckoning is at hand.
Played west. West. The tower and surrounding areas should now be relatively secure, though only for the time being. You have done well in providing us with a buffer of security, but we will need to reassert control over the entire Isle if we are to survive here in the long run. This involves tackling much greater threats than errant man of worms and lynxes. Take this, Soldril. You will no doubt make good use of it for the tasks to come.
Be ready for anything.
Virtual Lanthan Perilon. You are to report to my assistant, Lanthan Perilon. He will instruct you on what needs to be done next. While we here at the Sunspire will continue to reign in the burning crystals, you will be focused on more pressing matters concerning Faltharian Academy. Lanthan will explain fully when you speak to him. Simply walk west of here along the path and you should see him standing close by. Good luck, Sojo. Your continued success shall be rewarded. And the objective is to speak
The
with him.
reckoning is at hand.
But first, before I speak with that guy, what I'm going to be doing, I don't know why I said it like that, but picking up some quests over here. Oh, these bring back some good times. The paladin trainers and all the old trainers. But, well, what you're
The
seeing
dark
here.
times will pass.
The Sunspire held a beautiful advantage of the Sunwell once. Our lives here have been turned upside down, Sojo, but we nonetheless carry on. It is our way. We are survivors. If you are to survive this upheaval, to carry on in your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All Blooders must do this. You must master your insatiable hungering for magic before it masters you. Shrine of Death Romar.
Keep your wits about you.
Day after day I stand here, watching, waiting. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past, while my eyes look to the horizon. But it is my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor those who have sacrificed all so that they may continue to do so. Deathrumar Sunstrider was the first king. He led us here from Kalimdor through the Maelstrom. Seek out his shrine to the west and do not return to me until you have read the plaque upon his honor. Read the plaque of Shrine of Deathrumar.
Remember the sun well.
Selonian belongings. With all the chaos happening here at the Sunspire, I haven't had the chance to collect my belongings I've left outside the various places on the isle. I must maintain my vigil of the Sunwell here, so I'll ask you to collect them in my stead. I need my Scrying Orb, my Scroll of Scourge Magic, and my journal. Use this satchel for some extra space, as my things are rather bulky. Return them to me and I'll give you a little something, you know, for the effort. You can keep the satchel as well. Collect Well Watcher, Selenian Scrying Orb, and everything else. And
The reckoning is at
get
hand.
some things. Classic. Arcanist Ithanas.
We will persevere.
A fistful of silvers. It's a shame that we've lost control of many of the creatures here on the island. This was once a tranquil place of study and research, and it's all we can do to keep them from being attacked by our own creations. I'm going to offer you a chance to receive a magical boon in exchange for some collecting work on your part. Bring me a stack of arcane silvers that are found on the mana-using creatures of Sunstrider Isle, and I will cast a spell on you that should aid you on your adventures on this isle. And collect 6 arcane silvers, and I'm going to be getting a daylight cloak.
Salama Ashalanore.
Sweet. And this guy as well, Arcanist Helion.
Victory lies ahead.
Thirst unending. If there is only one lesson you designed to remember from your time on Sunstrider Isle, let it be this. Control your thirst for magic. It is a thirst unending, Soldiel. What you absorb must be controlled and released via arcane torrent. Failure is to become one of the wretched, hopelessly addicted and insane. Seek out a mana worm and unleash your arcane torrent upon it. Learn to master your power. When you have sufficiently released an arcane torrent, return to me. And I'll be getting some
Hold your
really
head
cool
high.
gauntlets. Anyways, he's the guy, and then boom. And another one. And there's another one. And the 4th one. And the 5th. Oh, and that's level 4th, level 4, and we'll get Flash of Light, and we didn't get the 6th. But this guy should drop it, and not him as well. Maybe this guy.
I need a target.
And he does indeed, so that's 6. And this is journal as well, for the guy that we needed, Selenian's journal. Pretty good. Let's accept the quest from
Anaria
or
Shola.
turn in the quest rather to Lengthen Perilon. And Magistrix Erona told me that you'd be along quick enough, Soldier. The Falthrian Academy to our west, the huge floating building with ornate spires, is in bad shape. You're going to be leading the effort to recapture it from one of the wretched, a blood elf who has forever succumbed to their basest cravings. I hope you're ready to work. This is not only going to be a lesson about danger, but also what happens when you forsake the realities of who you are.
Shorel Aran.
We'll be getting a new weapon. Sick. That's all the same. Anyways, aggression. Before sending you to the academy, I want you on another task that needs to be dealt with immediately. Once used to aid us in the gardening of Sunstrider Isle, the bestial tenders now have grown out of control. Clear them out with due haste, but be warned, the lack of control has made them aggressive. It is such aggression that forces us to put down these once gentle servants. It doesn't please me to ask you to do such a task, but survival is survival. I'll mourn later. And we need to kill
Keep
7
your wits
trees,
about you.
essentially. Let's kill some trees. 7 of these feral trees. Let's kill the tender ones. And that's 7. And let's pick up these scrolls as well. Scroll of Scourge Magic. And let's add to the plaque. Shrine of Deathramar. You have discovered the location of the shrine. Upon further examination, a sense of stronger pulse of the strange power that has gripped the isle, you feel a bit of uncomfortable standing by the shrine, and perhaps a little disturbed. The bronze placard along the side of the shrine reads, "Here stands the Shrine of Deathramar, a fitting tribute to a noble elf. Let all who gaze on this monument remember his sacrifices for all people and his dedication to the cause of our continued survival. All who prosper in Kel'Thalas do so thanks to him." That must be a pretty cool guy, I guess. I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Deathramar the father of Kel'Thas Sunstrider? And if that is the case, then isn't Deathramar sort of a failure? Because one of the big reasons of, well, I don't know, reading too much into it. Anyways, let's pick up this crying orb and then turn in the quests. Something that I've noticed that I didn't do, I didn't equip my Greenplay vest. There we go. Much better. And that's the scrying orb. My character looks pretty sick. This is something that I always find really satisfying in this game, and that's turning in a bunch of quests at the same time. And I feel like, I think it's going to make me level 6. Considering I'm almost halfway done, and there's 5 quests. Yeah, I'm predicting level 6.
The eternal sun guides us.
Soldriel, thank you for sharing your experience at the Shrine of Deathramar. First off, you should be commended for your sense of duty and respect. It will serve you well, not only here, but in all of Azeroth as well. As for the odd sensation, it is no doubt a controlling part of the taint that has befallen Sunstrider Isle. We shall keep an eye on it. Thank you for alerting us to it.
Farewell.
Have you had a chance to find my belongings? Once we reassert our dominance over Sunstrider Isle, I will need them in my work. For now, I must maintain my watch over the Sunswell. Soundwell, or what remains of it.
Shorella.
Well done! I knew you'd be perfect for the task. Once it's safe to make use of our outdoor facilities on the Isle, like I mentioned, please feel free to keep the satchel. Also, you may find this piece of armor to be useful, considering it an ample compensation for a simple task performed dutifully. And I get none of those, not even a satchel and not even a
We
piece
will
of
have
armor.
justice. Glory to the Sindorai.
However, Bill 5. Hammer of Justice. Let's continue turning in these quests and...
Victory lies ahead. Farewell.
Splendid! This will do nicely. I've been doing quite a bit of thinking on the current malaise Sunstrider Isle suffers under. One possible course of action I had pondered was to collect these arcane silvers from the beasts on the Isle. In doing so, they could be experimented on. This would provide a potential scourge. What? A potential scourge? This would provide a potential source of capabilities, or culpability. Anyway, I will tend to the research. Allow me to place this incantation on you. I'll believe you make good use of it.
Remember the Sunwell.
Increase stamina and versatility by 5. That's pretty good. And a new cloak. Sweet. Oh yeah.
We will persevere.
And you've done well, Soldriel. Your willingness to learn shows that you may very well rise above the unyielding cravings you must endure as a blood elf. Rest not on your laurels, young one, but instead seek to master what you have learned. Only through diligence will we as a race survive. Take this. It may be of some use to you. Go now. Bring glory once more to our people.
Time is of the essence.
I'm gonna get the full set here soon.
Choose wisely.
Sell some things real quick.
We will
There
have
we go.
justice.
And let's go ahead and turn in this aggression quest as well.
Glory to the Sindorai.
While the death of the tenders give me no joy whatsoever, it does show me that you're ready for the most important task you'll do here on Sunstrider Isle. Take this and put it to good use. You'll need good items and sharp wits for the task ahead, or our reassertion of control over the island depends on it. And I could go with that. I could go with that. I think having the axe is a bit, old school. So
We will have justice.
it's going to match the shield as well. A betrayer of all people resides atop Feltherin Academy to the southwest. Felendren in his name, and he was banished from Brodelf lands for failing to heed the warnings of our teachers and elders. He is the worst of our society, as he lives only to feed his insatiable magical addictions. He refused to learn control. He is a shell of his former self, one of the wretched. He is a threat to the Sunspire. Destroy him and the braves he uses as minions. And I'll be getting a shield.
Stay the course.
And also, level 6. I predict that pretty good. But most importantly, I got concentration, which is nice. So we'll have some AoE as well. Something that I might be disabling here is actually I can stay. Let's equip our new axe. Boom. It goes on the back. I did not know that. That's pretty sweet. Anyways. Of course, I get the ones that, I already have. Here's the first thing I think. Which gives me a quest. You found an odd silver or crystallized mana on the corpse of the tainted arcane wraith. The silver is different than the others you may have seen, in that it is as dark and sinister looking as the wraith you looted it from. Just holding it gives you a sense of unnatural foreboding. Arcanist Helion at the gazebo of the Sunspire on the Sunstrider Isle just might be someone who would have a use for the silver. That was difficult to read for some reason. And we're up here, so let's activate that guy. Let's get this guy and concentration.
Your friends will not long mourn your passing.
Felendren the Banished, give me your head. Has forsaken us. And also get something that I need. That's good. But more importantly, I got the quest item. I think this is safe to jump from. Let's fully heal just in case. Oh yeah, just about. Sick. Actually, something that I'm going to be doing is disabling my own name to have a bit of more of a immersion feel. And let's turn to the quest.
What business have you?
Heed well this warning. Felindran the Banished is only a symptom of such a large problem. His demise will solve our immediate concerns, but all Blood Elves share this potential same fate as him if we let our addictions get the best of us.
Shorel Aran.
Felindran said, "You are to be commended, soldier. You've succeeded where others, like Felindran, have utterly failed. Perhaps you are truly ready to be a contributing member of the Blood Elf Society. Your success here means that you are capable of surviving the greater threats that lurk in every song, and believe me, there are plenty to face." And we get a pretty
Keep your wits
sick
about you.
looking shield. Magistrix Arona wanted you to head over to Silvermoon City in order to aid our reclamation efforts here. That is, once you have successfully addressed the situation at the Falthrian Academy. You did not disappoint us, soldier. On your way to Falconway Square, south of here, you should speak to Outrunner Ilarian. She's not far from the bridge. The Outrunners take care of the shuttling goods between here and the mainland, and since you've proven to be so resourceful, they could use your assistance. And
We will have justice.
of course, I'm going to be heading there soon. But first, let's equip our new shield. Oh yes, I'm looking really, really good. Let's turn in this quest as well.
Anaria Shola.
And there we go. From your demeanor, you seem to be a matter of some urgency. There's something specific that I must assist you with.
Time is of the essence.
This is most interesting. And when I say interesting, I mean more disturbing than anything else. Our efforts to reassert control over the isle in the time following the destruction of the sun will have been a challenge. I suspect that whatever foul source is corrupting the isle is at the heart of it all. This silver may be of some aid in uncovering what's really going on. You were wise to bring this to me, Soldriel. Take this as a compensation for your diligence. Thank you.
Hold your head high.
That is level 7. Sick. Anyways, word of glory. And yeah, well, that's Sunstrider Isle. Let's run to the Outrunner that we had to go to, and so we'll see how it does. How it ends. Let's see. Oh, I did get a satchel actually from Selenian when recovering his belongings. Actually, didn't notice that. Oh yeah, this is one of the reasons I play on Argenton. That's pretty good. It's the small things, you know. It's the small things. Outrunner Elarion.
What
Let's
business
see.
have you?
Well, hello there, Paladin. I heard that a resourceful young blood elf formerly in the service of Magistrix Arona might be making their way down here to help us Outrunners out. We certainly welcome the help, especially for someone who's proven to be so competent. I hope you're interested in running an errand or two for us.
Keep your wits about
It's
you.
hard work being Outrunner between Sunstrider Isle and Falconwing Square. Tight deadlines, long hours, and worst of all, the wretched. The road south goes through the ruins of Silvermoon. The place is crawling with wretched, ready to kill for a few mana crystals. Unfortunately, I think that's what happens to the last Outrunner we sent with one of Irona's packages. I see you're eager to prove yourself. Venture into Dawning Lane and see if you can find any traces of our Outrunner. And I shall do that.
Death to all who oppose us.
And I know technically this is leaving Sunstrider out, but I quickly finished this one up because, you know, why not? And of course, she's slain. The Outrunners' belongings have all been stolen with the exception of one package. It seems to match Alarian's description of Erona's package. Pause. Sounds a bit interesting. Anyways, you take the package and confirm that it is indeed. It comes from Magistrix Erona. Alarian would probably want you to bring it back to her. And then running back. Now this is the reason why, I didn't end the episode already. Anyways, no more complaining. Let's head up here. And Outrunner Alarian.
Anaria Shola.
What did you find, Soldriel?
Shorel Oran.
By the Sunwell. That's the third Outrunner we've lost this month. I appreciate your courage in venturing into Dawning Street. The guards need to keep their close eye on these blasted wretched.
Be ready for anything.
The death of another Outrunner is a true tragedy, but it's a risk we all accept when we take the job. Magistrix Erona at the Sunspire needs to get this package to the inn at Falconwing Square, and she needs it there as soon as possible. We're short-handed and I don't have anyone else available that can cover for us. I'm not gonna lie to you, the path to Falconwing Square can be extremely dangerous if you leave the city of Donningwing Lane. Do you feel up to the task, soldier? Of course I do. Let's deliver some
Keep
things.
your wits about you.
But that's the end of the first episode. We completed Sunstrider Isle. I feel like it's pretty, good start. Or something like that. But, yeah. Soldier, this guy, this character, is going to be going up in his place. Up in the world. And Eversong Woods is next. Or rather, Falcon Wing Square. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of the series. I'll try to make it or be uploaded as often as possible, but we'll see how much time I've got. But anyways, peace out everybody, and stay safe.